Was it really a case of the message being lost in translation? Whatever the case may be, both the Chinese ambassador and Senate President Juan Miguel Zubiri have shown no intention to admit fault. For the top lawmaker, he believes he merely relayed what the Chinese envoy said to him as well as to witnesses, while other camp immediately denied having ordered the blacklisting of the Philippines and quickly clarified what their intended message actually was. Eunice Monte has more.
Siya talaga nagkamali, hindi kami, daming witness. Siya nagkamali. Maybe the misinformation came from, we were misinformed by the ambassador.
Senate President Mig Zubiri has no plans to apologize to Chinese Ambassador Wang Zilian. This after the Chinese ambassador's denial of Zubiri's claim in the Senate's Pogo hearing that the Philippines has been blacklisted in China because of the trouble caused by Pogos, which are outlawed in the mainland. Zubiri admitted that it was possibly lost in translation because he said the word blacklisted came from the Chinese ambassador himself. In fact, he even has witnesses in the meeting with the Chinese ambassador to back him up, plus a transcript of their conversation. He knows perfectly well what he said or did not in the meeting.
He mentioned the word blacklist and blacklisting. Hindi ko lang alam kung sinabi niya yun on a present tense or future tense. Kung posible bang ma-blacklist o na-blacklist na tayo. Yan din ang siguro kakulangan namin. Baka sana po ay we clarified if we were already blacklisted. But the message was clear about blacklisting of countries that hosted Pogo. That was the message of the ambassador.
The spokesperson of the Chinese embassy issued a statement that says the Philippines is not blacklisted in China. The Chinese embassy clarified it is just protecting its citizens given the number of Pogo-related crimes in the country, but he also recognizes the good relationship between the Philippines and China. But Zubiri insisted that the error was entirely from the Chinese ambassador. Yet he said he will no longer be asking for a public apology from the Chinese ambassador.
Misinformation, lumalabas na para akong marites na nagbibigay ng maling information or tinatawag na anong tawag dyan, yung fake news.
Fake news.
Eh, wala po.
Eh, hindi naman fake news yun. Ang dami nakakakinig sa kanya. Buti sana kung kaming dalawa lang. Ang problema, ang dami niyang witness, dalawa pa ibang senador. Tatlo pa kaming senador na nakikinig sa kwento niya.
Senators Wing Gatchalian, Pia Cayetano, and Senator Joel Villanueva expressed opposition to Pogos because of the harm they bring that far outweighs the millions in revenue or employment they provide to the public. As for the Committee on Dangerous Drugs chairperson Ace Barbers, he said Pogos have not really brought any lasting good to the country, so they should be permanently banned.
Yun ang nakakalungkot na blacklist tayo because we are hosting yung Pogo. So dapat alisin natin yung Pogo because we will be losing more kapag nanatili dito yung Pogo.
Malacanang said the issue has been clarified. According to the Office of the Press Secretary OIC Undersecretary Cheloy Garafil, the Marcos Jr. government shares the sentiment of the Chinese embassy in the Philippines that tourism is an important aspect in the relationship between both countries. Malacanang said it wants to preserve and enhance this friendship and expects more Chinese to visit the Philippines in the next months or years.
We look forward to continuing with that relationship as we continuously welcome our friends from China, and we anticipate more of them to come in the months and years ahead.
Ano po yung direktiba ni President Bongbong Marcos tungkol po dito sa Pogo?
The President is closely monitoring this, and as far as the President concerned, ang PNP po ang in charge dito sa usapin na ito.
In the Senate, the chairman of the Senate Committee on Ways and Means will have another hearing before it submits a recommendation to the president. 23,000 Filipinos are expected to lose their jobs when the Pogos are removed. But according to Senator Wing Gatchalian, these Pogos can be replaced with jobs from BPO sector. Eunice Monte for the Nation.